No, it's because remember that time I told you with my card. You're like, ha, son of a bitch. I didn't write you anything. And I'm like, took you a picture and you said something. I'm like,
it's like, oh wait a minute,
God.
I did. Oh
my God.
You know what?
Shit.
If the world were to like ever come down to the point where it's like one of you people has to remember something at one point of your life, I'm dead. That's it. World's done.
Not even. It's like, hey Brian, where did you put the grenades from 2 weeks ago?
What?
That's why. Oh my God. And I'm surprised you can play like Fallout and all that stuff. You remember all the shit you have in your inventory? Well, then again, it's right there already.
No, you most likely like leave it somewhere in a house.
Just dump it.
In an abandoned house.
It's like, oh, screw it.
I was like, hey, look, I need bottle caps, so just like run back to the house, carry your shit, slow walk to the nearest market, and just be like, hey, I'd like to sell these things.
Or you know what? Simple. You're on PC. Turn on God mode. That's it. Done.
Enjoy.
No, actually, that was
run over to to where you want to put it. So just put it away. Take off God mode. You're good.
Was that what your brother did?
That's actually what my brother did.
So just
like he kind of turned on God mode and was like, fuck this, I'll do whatever. And so when he first built his establishment, he went crazy. Like he went overkill on the defenses. Defenses went up to like 56 in like 10 minutes because he added like homing missiles, spotlights, turrets.
I just want to make sure. What's the establishment like? I heard you can build it, but I don't know what.
I've seen some crazy things being made as establishments. I've seen them like built on radio towers.
I just want to just clarify. Well, what is it about?
Basically, when you first start the game.
Wait! I'm Miko.
Oh,
we didn't do the intro.
Oh,
so shit.
Segue.
It's already been 2 minutes.
That's fine. All right, so. Welcome.
Yes, you're Miko. Yes,
I'm Miko.
Hatsune Miko.
Fuck you.
Senpai Brian, and I'm.
That's right.
Clark.
Shut up, Brandon.
Brandon.
All right, so how do those shit? What were we talking about?
It's part of like the storyline where it kind of goes into play where you like where the building part comes into play. So you kind of like save these people and.
By the way, spoilers right here.
Well, not a major spoiler. It's not like plotline spoiler. It's kind of like something you'll end up do spoiler.
Yeah.
And it's in like the first 10 minutes of the game. Well, depending on how slow you walk.
I haven't played it yet.
Well then,
okay, so it's not a major spoiler.
Yeah, so just talking about that, I mean, you already know what it is.
It's a mechanic.
Yeah,
it's a mechanic.
It's
so it's like one way that they imply the mechanic too. So you kind of like help these people, like you grow crops for them, and it's basically like the first person Fallout shelter.
Oh God, that game is it's annoying.
Yeah,
now.
like plain and simple. It's that.
Because I got really invested. Well, not really invested to it. I spent like $3 when they had that sale when you can get the Mr. Handies. And now
I actually spent $3 on that game.
I had $3 to spare. I'm like, I'm not gonna use it anymore.
Me personally, I do not want to admit how much money I spent on that.
No, but it's like
are you serious?
Yeah.
When I look at it now,
it's less than $10.
Okay,
but
good,
just the fact that the max was $10 really says
I can't get behind microtransactions. I can't do it.
But in my head, it's like I got so into the game to the point where I'm like, sweet, my whole thing is building up. But then it got to the point where death claws wouldn't stop coming in. And so I just gave up on the game. I haven't even touched it for like 2 months now because of that. Every time I would launch my game, I would update everything. Next thing you know, there's a freaking raid going on with death claws.
Did you try turning off your like that studio where it attracts people?
I should have, but I mean, I need more dwellers. That's the thing.
Does that actually attract death claws?
Yeah, because it's the radio frequencies that attract them, which is weird. But then mine got upgraded really high, and then now every freaking time I launch the app, death claws would just.
Well, here's what I do, because after I get everyone like 100% on like happiness, and it was still like barely 6 people. What I always do is I always like have them, hey, let's pork. Let's make everyone pork with each other.
That's
new
what
settler,
you did.
new settler, pork with this guy.
Oh my God.
Because I remember
new babies. Oh look, they grown up. Hey, pork with this kid.
No, because I remember
grown up kid now.
Honestly, like my shelter never made any progress. It just stayed like just level the entire way.
You did?
Yeah, nothing ever interesting happened. I hardly got any new dwellers. I had the radio,
No, because I remember that time when he told me that he wanted everyone to pork. Because my manager at Potato Corner was like, "Did you see Brandon's thing?" I'm like, "No, why? He's making everyone happy." So I'm like, happy.
But-
And then he told me that you were really obsessed with making everyone 100%, like
So,
everything.
so as soon as you look at my phone, there are like two, like what's it called? Like the place where they hang out at.
Oh,
The
two
little,
diners?
Like
no, not
no, not
diners.
the
It's like
diners.
a
It's a
bedroom.
food place.
It's like a just
They're-
the
they're-
bedroom thing.
they're settlement
Just living
place.
quarters.
Yeah, living
Yeah,
quarters,
the
there you
living
go.
quarters. There we go. So there were like two living quarters, and both sides had like 6 pregnant women each, and all the guys were working.
So how many little kids do you have running around?
A lot.
So you have a lot of little
The funny
kids.
thing is, he posted about that one kid one time. Remember? It's
There was like this
the balding
Oh, that's
midget.
right.
because all it is just like adults with short bodies.
Yeah.
So it was like this guy's supposed to be bald when he's older, so it was like this balding midget walking around.
I think someone said, "Was like, look at this guy trying to like act like a kid, just to, like not work."
Man, we can tell your disguise, bro. You don't have to do anything.
So as soon as like the percentage goes down, I'm like, ah, someone grew up. Okay, now you two are adults. Pork, and then go to work.
Oh,
So
shit.
my vault is actually like I have more
Decent.
people than
average.
than workers than workplaces.
Wait,
Oh,
how do
so
you
you
manage
overcrowd
food,
the.
then?
Oh no, because like
Mr.
everyone
Mr.
gets a
Handy.
job.
Yeah, the Mr. Handy is basically the ones that collect your resources, so they collect your food as well if you have it in the same level. Because he goes on one level and he goes back and forth collecting the resources, and then those people that work.
But I gotta wonder, how many like diners do you need in order to like
A
support
lot.
everyone?
Well, it really depends on how many people you have, because they're gonna give you this meter on like what's the minimum.
yeah.
So what I do is when everyone's like in their place and no one gave birth yet, what I do is I put everyone in the schools and in, the gyms, so to build up their stats. So as soon as someone's born, then I take the people that are born, put them in the classes, and switch them off.
Shit, you make them sound like a freaking labor camp.
It's basically what he made.
It's like communism.
Like, for those who have seen Mad Max, what he basically did is like you just created, the birthing mothers, whatever they're called.
The birthing mothers.
breeders, I think is what they were called.
And it's what else was that? There was this one there's this one guy in like Japan where he's like this I think it was a cult leader, and he wants everyone to be like happy. The main message was happy. It was kind of like what what's that
Sounds
game?
like the storyline of Persona 4 Dancing All Night.
Oh my
not
god.
Persona 4.
I
What's that?
still haven't played that game, but I want to.
Oh, I need to borrow once I'm done with it.
No, don't worry about it. I'm planning on picking it up soon. Just not anytime soon, but soon.
What's that one game like in Smash? What's this one is like PK Thunder?
Mother or Earthbound.
That's
Earthbound. Apparently there was a theory that was what Earthbound was based off of.
Well,
Where that
technically it's
blue-
Earthbound and like Mother's is also its name, isn't it?
No, not
It's
Mother's.
like a different. I think like
I know-
some games they have a different language, different name in Japan.
Yeah, in
compared to here.
Japan it's
I
Mother.
think it's
isn't
Mother,
it?
yeah. But
no,
over here it's
not the
Earthbound.
Mother. It's mostly this cult. It was the one that like painted the cow blue.
Oh, you're talking about the lore of Earthbound.
Yeah, in
Okay.
terms of lore. Apparently there was a segment where it was like you turned people. It was like this blue happy cult, and apparently it was based on a real cult in Japan. So that's pretty much what I did for Fallout. It's like, hey everyone, let's be happy and start breeding.
Christ.
Everyone's happy?
Jesus.
Everyone's happy? Good. What? You're grown up and only 50% happy? Pork with this motherfucker.
Oh my god, you know what that reminds me of? The Walking Dead, the mayor.
Oh, you were thinking that too?
Yeah, it's just the way he described it. It was like, oh my god, it sounds so familiar. And I'm like, holy crap, he just did what the mayor did.
He just went full on Walking Dead.
Now every time I play Walking Dead, I'm gonna wear an eye patch.
Jeez.
I hated that.
Wait, Walking
that
Dead? You mean the
season.
shelter or Fallout Shelter?
Yeah, when I play Fallout Shelter, I'm gonna wear an eye patch.
For no apparent reason.
No, for that particular reason.
Oh, okay, I see.
The mayor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He wears an eye patch, huh, in the show.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the damn I'm left off at season 3.
Is that the one with the prison?
Yes, like the prison was just overrun, and that's where I left
Spoilers, by the way.
off. Whatever.
Yeah,
as
well,
if
I mean,
people-
like,
as
yeah,
if
people
people
haven't
haven't
seen
watched
it,
the
yeah.
show.
Well, if you've never been into at least Universal's like maze for Walking Dead,
Those
I
aren't
think
even
it was,
really spoilers. Those are just like little
well
areas
references
based on it.
to So it was around the time when like the prison scene was like relevant. I left off in Walking Dead at episode 3 of the first season.
Oh, dude, that's
the
like
hell?
that's when he's still in the city.
Like, you mean the best season?
Yeah, well, it is because that's when like all that hype was from, and the suspense is a lot better than.
I seriously think the first season. I still think it's better than what's out right now.
Well, I can agree with you that I could agree with you because it's like now I feel like they're just hyping it, and it's not as great as it should be, compared to how. I mean,
it's dragging on. I think is what it is.
Everyone's a critic.
Yeah, no, like I honestly feel like everyone's just in it for the hype now. It's not about.
I mean, hell, they made a spin-off show in L.A. I mean,
yeah, like what? That doesn't make sense
and
anymore.
several video games that I can't stop seeing ads for on Facebook.
Hey man.
Oh god.
The Telltale version of The Walking Dead is amazing.
That reminds me of
Those
James.
are great.
Like yeah, it's amazing, but it's like just scrolling down and you see like this ad on the side is just like, as if YouTube unskippable ads is annoying enough.
What game are you thinking about though?
Are you wait? Yeah, I
No,
haven't heard about
this is
that.
the mobile version.
Mobile.
Oh, mobile.
Yeah. At one point, you'll come across like in Facebook, and it was like, "Would you help this person survive?"
I've never seen.
I've never seen
You've
that.
never
at all.
seen
I've never
that?
seen these.
No. That's why I was asking. Like, that sounds
More
different.
more often than not, it appears on either my Facebook or my YouTube, like on the side.
Yeah, I really don't remember that. That's odd.
Yeah, well,
It's yeah, speaking of The Walking Dead, I like how they released season 2 free on the PSN for Plus members, but
Well,
it's gonna screw up. Well, it's
is
like
it season? Is it the first episode? Or is it the whole season?
I think it's the whole season. I was able to download the whole season, but it's just in my head. I'm like, why are you gonna give the second game? But
Oh, wait, not the first one.
yeah,
right?
not the first one. So you really can't bring all your data from the first one. So
And the
you're
worst part is some characters actually return from the first season, so it's like people who haven't played the first season are gonna be thinking, "Who the fuck is this dude?"
exactly. And it was just I remember playing the first season. I got so boring. Not boring, but it got so boring for me. It got dragged on at the. I think it was a train sequence.
Wait,
you have to move
you
the
said
train.
first season?
Yeah, first season. It was like you were going to Macon, and then you just you see this group of people next to a train track that got stuck, and then they're like, "Hey."
Okay, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I got so bored at that point. I mean, it's a great game, but it's just it feels like it drags so much at one like after the first episode. First episode was fun. It was really like the thrill was there. And I'm shooting at my own guys.
Yeah, what the hell was
But it's like I don't know that thing
Okay,
when I
are you
started going
recording
out of
this?
yeah.
The screen.
No, yeah, it always
Yeah,
records. PS4 records
You're
right
in the
away.
fight.
Oh, okay. Cool.
killed by fire?
Thanks, Brandon.
'Cause
Thanks.
Well, because I didn't know if it was recording, so I was like, for those who don't understand what the hell we're talking
Yeah,
about
through the fire and
shooting our own
flames.
1,
guys.
2,
Not
3.
carry
1,
on.
2, 3. Okay.
Oh man, this would be really.
That's gonna take a
Oh
while.
man. Oh, whatever.
But go on.
I heard through the fire and
Yeah, I was like, through the fire and flames, you didn't carry on.
Oh god.
But I'm trying to think of other games that just didn't drag. Like, games that kept on dragging on that I just couldn't complete.
Sounds like a novella.
Oh my god.
Well, then again, that's kind of what it is,
Um,
really. Except it's like more tense because you're in the hot seat.
yeah.
For me, you know what? Honestly, I'm not sure if you guys played it, but Star Ocean.
Never heard of it.
Star Ocean. Which one was it? It was for the PS2. It was Till the End of Time, I think.
Mm-mm. I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I never got a PS2. The only time I played the PS2 is at Miko's.
No, but then didn't you get one, the big fat one? one point?
Oh yeah. You're right. But the only game I got from that was
GTA.
GTA 3. What else was there?
Whatever happened to that PS2?
I think it's somewhere in a box at home. But
Fuck.
personally speaking, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hell from this from people. But personally, games where I have to choose, and it's not just like good ending, bad ending, like BioShock. The BioShock I fucking love, by the way. But if it's like a BioShock, it's like if you do this, then you get the good ending. If you miss this, then you get the bad ending. For me, that's totally fine, especially since the game is like story driven. But in terms of and I feel like I'm gonna get so much hell for this. Games where it's kind of like open world and like multiple endings. So that would make it like Walking Dead and
Well, I was playing on the hardest
Wait,
difficulty.
Walking
Sorry.
Dead doesn't take that long.
Which Walking Dead are we talking about again?
The game one.
There's two. Well, there's three.
Well, even then, like I guess in general, the games. I mean,
But it's like it makes me like choose.
Okay, you're talking about
and-
the Telltale ones.
And shit like Skyrim.
Skyrim, there's endless possibilities, dude.
No, I know,
there's
but
not even multiple
but-
endings
but-
for that game either, isn't there?
Is
It's
there
just
not?
one. No, it's just
No.
one straight ending. Like if you just play the main storyline, it'll be done in about 6 hours.
I mean, if you're going the whole like Stormcloak versus Imperial thing,
That takes a while.
that's different though. I mean, that's like you either
It's
join
part
on
of
the
the-
good side or the bad side.
You
or
know,
whatever.
it's essentially part of the storyline, but it branches into the final plot of the storyline.
Mm. So
Honestly,
it's
I
like
never, you know what? Speaking of Skyrim, I never actually beat the game, like the main storyline.
I have, and I got so annoyed to doing the side quests to the point where I'm like, you know what? I bought this game, and I haven't even finished it. I don't even know the final plot. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just do it. I don't care about the other side quests. So I made a separate save file just in case. Some games they have that point of no return.
Mhm.
So I just made that separate save file. I just went up, and I'm just like that whole ending sequence made me feel like, well, that's odd. That's how it works and stuff. So I'm like, I mean, it was a cool ending. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm pretty sure some people already played it. But
I don't think it really matters at this point.
but the fact that you
courtesy though.
technically you go join, my mind is blurry, but I remember you're like in, what's that, the heaven over there, their terminology for heaven.
It's not Valhalla, that's for sure.
You know what I'm talking about. Let's just say
I do know what you're talking about though.
But yeah, you go there and you talk to the you talk to the other whatever. It's just that whole thing. I never expected that towards the end of Skyrim. I was expecting like just you and Alduin fighting and that's it. But then those people I'm like, oh crap, that's actually pretty cool. Because then I got so bored doing those very side. Oh, go here and you just follow the arrow. You just follow the arrow to the next location. You talk to her, then you go back to the other location, talk to her, you accept the quests.
It just reminded me of freaking Far Cry 2, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
Far Cry
fucking
fucking
2.
bomb.
No,
2 was
Far
bad.
2 was
2?
terrible.
2?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. I
3
was thinking.
good. 3
I was thinking about the
good,
one
which
with
we still need to
Voss.
play.
Oh, dude, I love 3 so much. But
I
yeah,
fucking
2
love
was
Voss.
terrible too. You're constantly going back and forth, just like because there wasn't fast travel if I remember correctly.
I don't think so. Yeah.
And every time you cleared a checkpoint, it didn't matter because the enemies would respawn either way by the time you like got back there.
Yeah.
Oh
Jesus.
my god, I hated that so much.
Speaking of Far Cry, I have 4 and I haven't
How the fuck
touched
do I
it.
set?
Wow.
Oh, I forgot to set this up.
What?
What?
I like using jetpacks.
You don't have jetpacks. I think you.
You
Well,
have to
not at
shoot.
this point. What are you doing? Well,
Sorry, I'm used to X-Bone controls.
Oh my
There
god,
we go.
It's essentially the same thing, though.
Yeah, but the feel's different.
No, it doesn't.
that was terrible.
Brandon.
Shut up. You know I suck at FPS. That's why I only do campaign.
That's
How many
sad.
times did you die playing Call of Duty?
One
A
of my
lot.
one of my KDR is.
Pretty
My
low.
KDR is like fucking
Point
what?
1. Wait, that's good, isn't it? No, it's not.
No.
One is average. I'd say it's average.
1 is average. That's like a 0.
I have like a 416.
1, not 0, 0.
My KDR is
Okay.
416.
4 by 6. That's pretty low. It's not even 1.
Damn right it's low. So whenever it's like whenever we win and I look at the thing and I'm in first place with like 11-2, I'm like, this is the peak of my play. The next one I will like eat shit and I feel like I should stop here while I'm ahead.
Funny story. In Modern Warfare 3, when they had those 3 different perk styles or class styles, there was support, there was assault, and then there was another one, and I completely forgot what the other one. But he was the support class, and all he did was use his kill streaks to
That's what that does.
help him out for his death. So that's the only game I've seen him go positive in his KD. So I'm like, damn, Brandon, you're doing work. But all I see him is in the corner, calling in the kill streaks, helping him out and stuff. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
Oh,
So
man.
whenever like was like shit, our UAV's down. I'm the one to take down the fucking counter UAV. So whenever the counter UAV's on, I'm like, it's okay, guys, I fucking got this shit. And
I feel like Brandon would be an excellent Battlefront player, or Battlefield player. Like,
He would.
in terms of support,
In
No,
terms
yeah,
of
'cause-
support, he would just be like spotting
no.
people, getting points for that.
No,
Like, if
because
he was a
at
medic.
because at one point he was playing this other Battlefield type game, Mag on my
Mag.
PS3.
Oh fuck, I love
And
Mag.
it's
super
essentially
dead.
like Battlefield. Yeah, no, it's dead as hell. But it's
It's dead.
essentially
I'm saying
Battlefield
And
with 3
I
different
still think it's
factions.
so bad that GameStop is still selling it.
Right?
They're still selling it, and the servers are down. So some poor bastard's
Well,
gonna
well,
get
not-
that for Christmas.
Well, not really down. It's like there are still people who play it.
No, as in like the servers are shut down completely. If I
Yeah,
remember
Are you
correctly.
fucking kidding?
Yeah.
So the game is.
Well, I'm not
basi-
kidding, but
The game is basically useless at this point. You just have it for
Aw.
decoration. But at the time, it was a very good game.
I'm
The
sad.
the idea of I think 32 versus 32.
that person's still saying, "Oh, never mind."
Sorry guys, Hot Pockets were done.
I love that new Hot Pocket commercial where it's like the VR guys.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
using VR guys using Nerf guns.
Oh, it's so good. He's like, "Get down!" Just tackle
We're
him.
spotted.
They just tackle him over the couch.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, that is Hot Pocket, right? Or,
Yeah,
I think so.
no,
No, you're
or is
like,
it,
no,
it's
it's
not
like the
Tostino, or is it Tostinos?
yeah, the like the little mini
the
pizzas.
mini pizza things.
It's,
Oh
it's,
shoot.
it's some microwavable bullshit, but
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
What-
Oh, fuck you!
How did he go in? Like, how did that go through the shield?
Yeah, I don't care.
oh
my
my
God.
I mean, no, well, it makes sense because I guess it's because it's a physical object and not a blaster.
Yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
think it was like the
Oh my god.
blast radius. I guess I
that
don't know.
was too
That was-
funny.
He
Fucking
just
justify
danced.
this bullshit.
It's like, oh, you want to challenge me? I got you, bitch.
It was like- and it was funny because I was gloating about the shield too. I was like, "Get me,
I
get
just
me."
noticed
Got
that.
you.
He got me.
That was actually pretty cool.
What?
Like there was like they have area specific hitboxes. Like he actually shot that girl in the leg, and she actually
Yeah,
like,
that's
Responds
reacted
via
to it.
legs.
Yeah, well, yeah, this game.
And
has
if you
been-
jump in the water, the fish will respawn.
Oh my God. Freaking- what was that? Call of Duty
That was-
Ghost?
yeah, it was
no,
Ghost.
I think it was
Modern
Ghost.
Warfare 3.
No, that was Ghost.
No, no,
Was
it
it
Ghost.
Ghost?
It
Oh,
was
that's
Ghost.
when they
It was
introduced the dog too, right?
And
the
then-
other dog.
Mhm.
And then
remember
people
someone-
were making fun of it because like
Someone
Super
posted, like,
Mario already did.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Someone posted
they-
a picture of Super Mario.
Well, not even a picture. It was a video. You
video.
saw the interview where the guy's like, "Oh yeah, we made everything so detailed that every time you go in the water, the fish will move out of the way." Then
And if
see
you
a
look
cut-
at his fingernails,
no, but then you see a jump cut of Mario just swimming in the water, and you see the fish
Fish
just flying
moving
away too.
away.
I started laughing when I saw that.
if a guy's sadistic motherfucker, you
That's
can like
a stupid thing to post.
you can
about.
sniper
Hey
zoom.
guys, our fish move.
Right?
Dude, they move.
You can sniper zoom to this guy's crotch and like see the erection he's getting from killing people.
No, sadly though, that's
See, that's sniper.
it's kind of like
elite,
the
okay?
pattern of Call of Duty nowadays. The way I see it, it's like iPhone with Android. Like the
how's-
other games already have it, and Call of Duty is just making it sound like it's a new thing, but it's already been there. You get me?
How's COD 3, by the way?
Call of Duty 3?
Call of Duty 3 or Modern Warfare
or
3?
Black Ops 3.
Or yeah.
Or Modern Warfare 3.
There's so many
Black,
threes.
Black Ops 3. Sorry.
Black Ops 3. I haven't touched. I
I haven't played it.
bought
I haven't bought it. Let's see. Last Call of Duty game I bought was
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
And I paid the stupid
The
$50
season pass.
Season pass. I never played
Hey,
it.
Zombie was
So
sick.
I spent $110 on a game that I never even played.
The funny thing is,
Waste of money.
the funny thing about the season pass for that game, Black Ops 2, I bought it just for the title. You can have this like glowing title that says, "Oh, you're a season pass member." I don't know. At the
That's
time,
it?
yeah, at the time I was like, "That sounds pretty cool."
You're hot shit.
Shut the fuck up. But you gotta admit, that time when we played with Omar, it was fun.
The only
It
reason
was.
why I got
But-
season passes for zombies.
You know what? I think the only time I ever actually like, truly enjoyed a Call of Duty game, World at War.
Yeah,
Mm.
World at War was a great iteration
Classics.
of the World War II, I think. Yeah, World War II. It just felt
You know, it's just so
real.
raw. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
I mean, it's like
Like
yeah,
the limbs
you
fly off and
you
actually
had
like
you had your kill streaks, sure, but they were
they weren't
sorry.
overpowered.
they were Modern Warfare kill streaks though. They weren't customizable.
Yeah, so you just have that set 3, which
They
is
were just-
basically
they were World War II versions of
Yeah.
of Call of Duty 4 kill streaks. You know, the UAV was a recon plane. The airstrike was artillery.
If you
And
go,
the helicopter were dogs.
if
Those
you go
dogs
to
are a pain.
The dogs are cool.
if you go to a World War II museum, you see "dick butt" written on the side of a gun.
If I ever become like a Air Force pilot, totally getting dick butt on dick butt on the side of my plane.
Everyone's gonna be like, "That's wait, did someone Photoshop that? Oh, it's an actual thing."
Dick butt. He's the ace dick butt.
Sanchez's fucking legacy, dick butt.
Oh man, but honestly though, I just want Call of Duty to go back to World War II.
Yeah, it's this future stuff is too much. It feels like they're combining way too many things into that
They're
franchise.
jamming. They're way too much garbage.
They're money hoarders at this point. They just want to make a title every year.
Not even that. It's like I don't like the interface anymore. Like when I played a Black Ops.
1.
No, Advanced Warfare at your house. right here.
Yeah, of
But
course.
no, but when I was playing it, I saw like the whole like perk system and like the
It's too
whole
much.
attachment system. I'm like, this isn't really necessary. Like I kind of missed the old. It was just like pick a gun.
Bring
Get to
back
shooting.
support class.
Not
Modern
even.
Warfare 3.
Bring back the bolt actions. I want bolt action rifles.
Those were so nice. The sound of it in World at War was really nice when you played it online. But that's so many hackers at this point. That's
I'm
not
gonna
even
play
fun to play.
You don't even play it anymore.
Why'd you share? No,
What?
idiot.
Wrong one.
Ah,
What are you
shit.
doing? Oh no.
Shit.
Save clips, save clips. Oh no, we lost footage.
Ah.
Oh. Wait, maybe not.
No, it's just that second
No, it's too
clip.
late.
Ah.
Well, I'll just cut that part.
You know what? We're gonna have to like. Okay, here's what we could do. Record some bullshit, and we'll just put it over.
And so there's like nothing's happening. You're just like looking at the sky in game, and you're just like, oh, that's so fucking sick.
Oh, but then we commented on the battlefield when we were that one time. But
Yeah.
I could just cut that off and then just put something
That's
else.
the same. Just put some other crap.
Or we can just like go like 360 no scope on like Call of Duty, and just be like, oh man, fucking Battlefront's the best. Look at that.
You're gonna start a flame war with that just because you're combining the two,
Man, we've been starting
things.
flame war since the beginning.
right?
You guys were throwing flame wars since you were like shitting on freaking Call of Duty.
Yeah, fuck Call of Duty.
Damn.
Is it gonna record the rest from here on out?
Yeah,
or-
from here on out, yeah,
from
it will
here, yeah.
record. But just
Okay, cool.
don't press that share button anymore.
Even Leia looks disappointed at me.
Yeah,
It doesn't look
it's-
like Leia.
That doesn't. It looks like.
She has a monkey face.
Okay, I
Raiders
was
of the
gonna
Lost
say
Ark.
she looks like
Han
Whoopi
Solo is
Goldberg,
having
but-
that. He's
Oh,
having that thing going back into Indiana Jones and back to Star Wars.
As
He
soon as
doesn't
you
remember
said-
Leia's face anymore.
As soon as you said monkey face, I was like, right before you said that, I was gonna say like she looks like kind of like Whoopi Goldberg, but like,
No.
let's
No, I
scratch
don't
that
see
out of there.
That lightsaber detail, though.
That's racist.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
oh my god. Speaking of Call of Duty,
I'm not racist, guys. I swear. I'm just gonna play this supremacy map.
that's essentially like Dublast. Supremacy is going to be too much for you, dude.
Playing online in general is too much for him, alright?
How do I change my thingamaderps?
It'll tell you right when you press X, by the way, first.
Well, too late already.
Okay, well.
Okay. Anyways,
What were you saying? Back to Call of Duty?
No, it's just since I work at GameStop now, that launch for Black Ops 3 was very hectic. I mean, it's we get that clientele once a year, like every time the Call of Duty.
how many
goes-
12-year-olds did you run into?
A lot.
A lot of mommies?
Well, yeah. I got so many, like, I'm not trying to flame anybody. Like, I mean, you want the game, sure.
You
But
like
there
the
was-
game, go for
There
it.
were
you know?
so many, like, incidents where they got so pissed off because they're wondering why do these people go first than them, because they already paid, like, they came in that time frame we told them to pay off the game, and they have priority. It's like buying priority seating to a concert ticket, you get me? And then this guy had to, like, he went up to my face and said, hey man, why am I already paid half the game, why do these people have to go first? I'm like,
They
well,
paid the full thing.
no, yeah, exactly. They paid the full thing, and me being a GameStop employee, I can only do so much. So I had to tell them, I'm not a senior game advisor. I'm not like a manager. So I told them I'm just following what they told me to do, and it's letting these people letting the priority line go first. And he's going up to me and said, you know what? I'm the customer. You're wrong. I'm right. I want you to fix this. I'm tired of your sorries. I'm like, what do I do at that point? So all I did was, you know what? You can go ahead, sir. And then from then on, I started letting 2 people from the other line and 3 people from the priority line. And my God, the people on the priority line got pissed at him. Not me, at him, because he was complaining over something that he should have been there earlier to get where they're at. And that whole process delayed us for another hour. So we closed at 10 instead of 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
So that launch is like that group of people. Yeah, it's a multi title whatever AAA game, but it's just that clientele was so just like the game itself. It's just so I hate it.
Well, at least the other people were with you. They weren't like, hey man, why
The
are you
funny
letting
thing,
those guys
no.
now?
The funny thing is, as soon as he got his game right, he left. I looked at him and said, "Dude, I'm sorry for that. I'll work on it next time." He goes to me, he smiles. "No, don't worry about it, dude." I'm like, "Really? You gave me all that hassle, and when you leave and you get your game now, you're so happy about it. You don't even care what
Exactly,
happened."
because he got what he wanted.
No, exactly. So I mean, I fixed the situation right for you, but it doesn't make sense that you had to cause such a huge scene in front of everyone else. So that like that first GameStop experience for that AAA title was kind of horrible because it was just we had at least 200 people show up.
Dude, wait till Black Friday.
Oh my
you're gonna
God.
have a blast.
I'm working 2 jobs that day.
Yo, Mick, I feel sorry for you and all, but I'm just wondering, am I not able to get the jump pack yet?
No.
Not yet.
Fuck.
You have to-
Wait, the entire time you've been waiting in the menu to ask
Yeah. I know. Fuck. I'll stick to the pulse cannon.
But damn,
Oh my God.
Black Friday. I am not looking for Black Friday this year. On my other job, Potato Corner, I'm working 7 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, and then after that, GameStop, I'm supposed to be working from 5 to 10.
Man, that sucks for you. Me, on the other hand,
You're
Oh.
enjoying your shit,
I'm
man.
excited because for people who are listening to this right now, I'm a huge gun fan. I own 2 right now, and I just recently figured out that my local gun club is actually, they're having a Black Friday sale.
You said that picture on our messenger chat.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
But so basically, the picture is
Who the fuck did that?
for just, I don't know.
Oh,
I
that's
guess
right,
it's
this
from,
multiplayer,
I'm also a huge
everyone's
anime
better than
fan,
me.
so it's just basically a girl reaching out for money. Eyes closed. She's like, oh
Yeah. My God. But oh my God, Black Friday.
Oh my god.
Man, I kind of wish I didn't work that morning shift so we can go out and actually just experience
just browse.
that. But then again, it's like the fact that bless you, but
Bless you.
getting I lost my train
Praise
of thought.
Jeebus.
Oh yeah, but okay, Black Friday. It's just I feel like now I noticed it recently last year too, or 2 years ago as well, that the amount of people waiting is not as
it's gotten
a lot less.
yeah, I noticed.
Year by year because
You know what? I think it depends on location though.
no, the fries that I go to, that thing,
Fuck.
the
The one we went to in Burbank, that was actually really empty, wasn't it?
that was short. Yeah, we were there. Wait, what time did we get there? Like
we
5,
were there like
6?
maybe an hour and a half early, and
there was a line.
no, but hardly a line. I
yeah,
mean,
compared to back then, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's hardly a line. So I feel like now that people are just trying to camp out for not camp out, but like wait for that Cyber Monday deal because
well, not even then. It's actually because they've been doing Black Friday earlier now. So I guess most people you just skip out on Thanksgiving. They have their dinner,
that kind of sucks.
go to the
though.
stores.
You know,
and
yeah,
then-
that sucks because you're like missing out on like that day for that specific reason just to go out. It doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be Black Friday, not Black Thursday.
don't you know they're thankful for their really good deals.
But I'm glad that the mall that I work at now, that they're changing their policy, so they're not going to open at 6 o'clock on Thursday and go on through the whole day until the closing of Friday. Now they're just going from 6 to 12, and then from that 12 to and then they close at 12, and then they open at 6 in the morning on Friday. So that way the employees don't work from 12 to 6 onward to the next day. More than 24 hours. That's hectic as hell.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, my first Black Friday experience in terms of like actually going out.
Ooh, you know what?
Oh, fries? Oh, fries incident?
like everyone, like these guys were like buying like 1 or 2 things, and I was like, basically we were all in line. Long story short, all I bought were like peanut M&Ms and
some chips and some drinks.
some chips and drinks for the guys. And then the guy looked at me in the register, was like, seriously, is that it? And I was like, yeah, man. So if I look at my bank account, it's like, hey, I spent $10 at fries.
That reminds me also of when we went to go get to GameStop. Remember?
When?
Because we were Black Friday, we were looking for a PS4.
Oh my! We went to so many different locations trying to get his PS4 when it first came out, and at that time PS4s were very hard to come by. So we dragged Omar, who had like he had
He had an ingrown toenail. Poor
at that
bastard.
point, and then he couldn't walk. So Brian, at that point, he got so fed up to the point. That was last year.
Was it last year?
No, that was 2 years ago.
That
I'm
was 2
sorry.
years ago.
Yeah, because that's when the PS4 came out, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's 2 years ago. And then I got to the point where Brian's like, "No, we're going here," and then he walked faster, and Omar slouching in the back.
Yeah!
And then
Got last kill.
and at the time, Omar's like, come on, can we drive there? No, we're walking. Because we got to that Burbank Plaza, that little small, it had Best Buy, it had Target, it had GameStop in that whole location. And just that whole time, Brian got salty. Is that when your voice,
That's it. No, wait.
that was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah, so,
Wait. I'm already losing track of like
no,
years.
2
as
years
to what-
ago, you were fine. Last year, you sound like a smoker.
Oh my god.
And then I think we ended the day 2 years ago when you were looking for your PS4
It was in the Burbank
Mall.
GameStop. I was just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm walking out of here with anything. So
He
I
bought
went-
MotorStorm I
For
remember
$1.
For $1, yeah. And then the guy's like,
Dude,
no,
this is-
he did the same thing to
No,
you when
no,
he.
not even that. He didn't. He was kind of a dick at the same time because it was like, dude, that's sad. It was like, what do you mean sad?
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? It kind of is. But even that. Oh, what a stupid Black Friday. But I think the weirdest thing I've ever seen on a Black Friday was a lady jumping.
Oh, the video?
Yeah, you've seen the video.
Yeah, you
There's,
shared
like,
it on Facebook with Andy, and then
These
Andy was the one.
guys, like the employees at Target, unwrap this container just filled with towels, and all of a sudden this lady just jumps in like into the box itself and starts chucking these towels out to her daughter who's inside of a little cart, and so just chucking them.
So she's just
So
chucking
she
it.
bought like all those towels.
Yeah,
How much were the towels?
I don't know. Apparently she really wanted
99
towels.
cents
and it
each,
was
and
a really
she's
good
grabbing
deal.
all those damn towels. It must be good towels then. Crap.
Can it like wipe away my debt and like sins? Because hell, if she had to like jump in the box and just like snatch everything, fuck.
Well, which reminds me, like Target Black Friday, it's not that hectic, but there's a lot of people. The funny thing about Black Friday and Target, there's always that electronics section, right? As soon as you walk to Target, there's a lot of people, decent amount of people. That electronics section, packed as hell, and you see so many people with carts, like, they have TVs in them. All the TVs that are on sale, they just
Every single
have-
one?
Yeah, and I'm just like, electronics are pretty big in Target because everything else is kind of empty, but that section over there, whew. And speaking of which, the Black Friday, I think, since Star Wars is next month, there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff they're gonna try to get for the Star Wars figures or anything Star Wars related. Because at this time, I
Star
think
Wars baby wipes.
no, because
Wouldn't be surprised.
They did that for Frozen.
there's a lot of collectibles for Star Wars now that are very expensive at this point. Like a single figure. What just happened?
Wipe your ass with Elsa's Frozen sheets.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
yes.
a single figure can cost $25 for just one. Not the pop figures that I have.
You can sell these in like pack bundles and
No, you know what's funny? This whole collection that I've had, I've only spent about $500 on it, and
About
then-
500?
about 500. Yes, about 500.
That's
And
no
then-
big deal.
And I did that. There's this website called Pop Collection Guide, and I did the estimates, and they gave me an estimate of its total worth. Right now, it's close to $700. So it's about a 20% gain if I sell it. But there's no point in me selling it right now.
I
I'd wait.
need computer parts. So
Hey,
I'm just
Christmas
gonna
is around the corner. We're doing that Secret Santa, so-
I'm gonna go like.
Even though it's $100 limit.
What can you get for? Well, I can help you buy a
there's
keyboard.
tower. There's the RAM.
Hey, you know what? We can actually get you a pretty decent case for like.
Oh yeah, for $100,
Under
that's not bad.
Actually, this one's a really
But
decent
it's
case.
$60. Yeah, my case for my
It has like what, 5 fans?
5 fans, 2 in the front. No, it's 2. It's 520 millimeters.
Yeah.
Fans.
It has room for everything.
Yeah. Well, not the back. The back wiring was pretty bad on this case. It's a Kenneman. Shit, I forgot what it's called. Katana, I think.
No, it's Deep Cool Kinderman. You got it right.
Okay, so, no, yeah, I'll post it on the link if you guys are interested. I'll show you the
Yes.
thing. And so far, I built my computer around this tower, and it's really good. It looks really nice. I have the red and black theme.
This will also fit my my Intel build.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So like all of us will have like the same freaking case, just different LEDs.
Oh, speaking of computer parts, remember that when you cleaned your house and you found that magazine that was dated 2006 and
Oh,
all the
crap.
computer parts at that time?
Yeah.
Dude, it was so pricey just for like a
It was a dual core from Intel.
dual core at the time. That was the 8 core today.
It was like a 2.5 gigahertz. It was like
It was like
it
the
was like
shit.
$400, I think.
No, I
But then
more.
again, you have to remember, like
At
back
the time.
then, the SNES ran up to like what, $60 to $100.
Was it? No, wait, yeah.
No, well, 2006, no.
No, not in 2006, but like at the time
Back
it's
then,
released.
yeah, no, SNES came out at like $300, I think.
300.
Or yeah, because I don't think it was that pricey.
Well, there you fucking
The last console I remember reaching that limit was the PS3 when it came out in 2000.
That was actually $600.
Four.
Yeah.
I think
600.
2004.
Are you shitting
Or
me?
It was,
2005,
it was
yeah.
$600, dude.
$600, and that's all. The reason why is because of the Blu-ray player. And that's it.
That's right.
Yeah,
Blu-ray player
people
was the
back
shit
because
back
Blu-rays
then.
were like $1,000, I think, at the time.
Now
Yeah.
they're looking for Netflix.
But that was before Netflix.
Exactly. So like,
It's like actually, I think the main reason like the Blu-ray, not the Blu-ray,
PS3,
the PS3 did so well was because people bought it just for the Blu-ray.
And I mean, if you have the Blu-ray, if you have the Blu-ray player, then you have a console as well. So that kind of drew in more.
it kind
clientele
of
with
makes you
that.
think that like the fact that I'm getting like an Intel i7. It kind of makes you think,
Lucky 3.
like years from now, it's gonna be like the i20, and then like people are gonna be like, really? It costs this much to get like
For the i7 shit?
Yeah, for like the i7, it costs you
Oh,
like
man,
$200.
it's actually true. It's like, what the fuck? We're gonna.
We have like the i20 for like $130 at most.
i7 for 400.
And it's like years from now, we'll look back in this podcast and be like, I was right.
Well, in a
Man, what
sense,
the fuck?
in a sense, your concept is right because, it's the same thing with the consoles. Back then, the PlayStation and not PlayStation.
PlayStation 1 was like $200, I think.
Yeah, it
But can you
competed with the
imagine, like,
N64 at the time, and then I think at that point though, the N64 had a better visual experience
It
compared
was
to the
a
PS1.
64
Bit,
yeah.
yeah, hence the name.
But
64.
can you imagine like the future snot like cocky little shits just being like, oh yeah, we have the fucking i20 is selling for fucking cheap, and here we are just like, hey, i7's the shit.
Yeah. Take that. Oh shit.
What was I going to talk about in computers? It's just funny how, because I haven't taken computer science in college.
Nerd.
Hey, and it's just like the basic stuff that he's going through, like this is the keyboard, this is the mouse, and all that stuff. It makes me real. No, the fact that he showed me the old school mouses and the other peripherals back then, the ergonomic keyboard that looks so stupid. It's like you're like this, your fingers are like
Okay, you're
together.
not gonna lie though.
They're
Those,
comfortable.
those trackball mice are actually really nice. They have they have a good feel to them. In
No,
my opinion.
I do want one of those trackball mice. Though. It looks
Go
cool
to a
too at the
fucking
same
thrift
time.
store.
At thrift store.
I still have mine from work. What the? Again, I do just camping there.
Same
Mickey is
guy.
left cheek. Left cheek. I'm
Mickey's
sorry.
left cheek.
Who's right cheek?
I'm gonna kick
Oh.
Mickey's left cheek right in the left cheek.
I'm gonna smack this cheek right now.
Just like give it a nice smack.
Where's this cheek at? Oh.
Oh.
Get outta here.
that
Oh,
wasn't
shit.
cheek. Oh, I'm too legendary. Got you, bro.
I swear, some of these names are so stupid. Like, look at this. A, it's Miko. Who is this guy? What is?
Dude, that's me,
You
asshole.
little fucking bitch.
That's my freaking. That's literally everything in my social, which I shouldn't be saying. It's my social media tag.
Yeah, way to
Yeah.
like completely dox yourself. Is it? That's not the word dox. No, it's
No, well, I know what you mean. I understand what you're trying to say.
Is it dox?
Is it? Well, I
I don't know. What is this that I have? It's like a weird recycle logo.
Oh, it's like if you use any of your cards on the left and right, because there's a cooldown time after
Or it
you use one.
refreshes it
Right
immediately.
away, yeah.
So if you throw a grenade, you can just use that.
And then you have another grenade, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what else was in that 2006 catalog?
Oh.
What wasn't in there?
Oh, when they were introducing Assassin's Creed for the first
Assassin's
time.
Creed 1.
My God, it's like when you go back at the time, and at the time, Assassin's Creed, the whole ideology of it was pretty cool. But when you play it, it's like it was so redundant, and it got so boring because all you do is literally go to this one place, talk to a few people, assassinate your target. Then it's the same process for your next target, and then your next target, and then your next target. It got so boring.
So
and
every
draggy.
Assassin's
Look at
Creed
these
game
cool
right now?
graphics. This brand new
Oh man, but you know what?
like
Actually,
parkour feature.
what was also pretty shocking about that magazine was that Alan Wake was still a PC exclusive.
Oh God. Whatever happened to? Are they still
It's a
making
damn
games
good
for
game.
it?
They actually confirmed that Alan Wake 2 is in the making.
Oh, okay, that's good. I should get into that IP because I haven't started that at all. Just like
it's a good game, dude.
just like how I am with Metal Gear. You guys are like so freaking pissed
still
at me
on
for
your
not
ass
playing.
for
Yeah,
that.
no. Speaking of which, I work at GameStop now. I can get the collector's edition. Not the collector's
The
edition.
Legacy Collection.
Yeah, and it has literally all. But I think the first one though is
If you get it new,
downloadable.
you'll get the download code for it.
Or I can be lucky and the guy doesn't have internet and he just played it for the 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever.
Yeah.
I was the last kill.
No, by Nikki is left cheek.
Nikki's left cheek.
Hey, but you got top. You're top.
Top.
Not bad, not bad. Oh my God.
Where are we at right now? We're at 44 minutes.
That's good.
45.
That's good. Gotta cut that though. Oh my God. So how far are you in building your computer, Brandon? I forgot you're building your stuff.
I have not continued building my ever since we went to Disneyland, I haven't been buying parts.
I'm trying to remember though. What's your part list so far? Like, what do you have? Did you already go over this? And I just wasn't paying attention because I was playing.
He
we went
changed
through
it. He changed his part list a little bit.
Not necessarily. I showed you my checklist.
Yeah, but I was
It
like
was
ages ago though.
Yeah, it was like the 4 items we got: receiver, the
My mom locked down that
SSD.
controller.
Yeah, the receiver, the SSD, the
What are you looking at?
what else was there? Fuck, it was a couple of other shit and the motherboard. So yeah, that's pretty much it so far. I just need the RAM, processor, the other stuff that needs to make this shit work.
Why can't I save the clip?
Did it already save?
I doubt it. It's supposed to let me save.
Did you hold it down?
No.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Well, I'll press upload video clip. Screw it. See if I can just save it that way.
I see.
Oh no, I just uploaded that clip, whatever that was. So we have no clips.
Like throughout the entire thing?
How?
Yeah, we have no clips throughout the entire thing.
Huh.
We'll just fill in some shit.
No.
that we're talking about.
I'm not accepting that. Go to go to your videos.
My videos. I'm just gonna put some random shit from my videos.
No. I just want to see.
Hey guys,
I wanna
while
see what
they
we have
settle
for
this,
Battlefield, or
this is
Battlefront.
Brandon speaking. It is Wednesday night at a beautiful
3 gigs.
late night.
Get your ass out of the mic.
I got my Luke Skywalker videos that I posted.
Well, I guess we can use that as like fillers.
Hang on, 10. That's
Those are shitty gameplay. I don't.
that's from yesterday. Ah.
We can use that.
Well,
For
fuck it, let's
fillers.
just watch it too,
For
so we can just
fillers.
have it like something
How
I'm
long
playing
is
in the
that
background.
even?
Oh, this mission was a pain in the butt.
Isn't that a training mission?
Yeah. My God. You gonna use the restroom, Brian?
Yeah.
Now for a video clip that actually corresponds to what we're talking about in terms of, talking about gameplay footage. Brian's gonna miss out.
Speaking of Brian, let's talk shit about him. I'm kidding. We don't do that. Well, we do that a lot, but I don't know how to do that right now.
Fucking, hey guys, my name's Brian. I have this cool goatee.
You see?
Wow. Wow.
This mission is a pain in the butt. That's why I said this mission is a pain in the butt.
Hey guys, look at me. My name's Brian. And I don't think I'm better than anyone else, but apparently people do. Actually, just one person. It's Brandon. Well, that's not really talking shit.
You're not. You're just confirming it.
Oh man. Let's see you bite the dust while we wait for Brian.
I'm gonna bite this again for sure. Watch. This mission took me an hour to finish perfectly. Oh, to steer. Oh. My God, I can imagine actually doing this in real life in this speed. Would you be shooting balls?
Yeah. I remember, I'll wait till Brian gets here to tell this joke. Oh my God.
I'm like, when that happened, I'm like,
my God.
Really, bro? Team kill.
Well, it's a physical object.
Well, that's true. I easily got that part of Battlefront right. Alright. He's not out of the bathroom yet. Oh yeah, he is. Okay, tag team. Gotta go.
What? Oh, tag out.
I remember the last words my grandpa said to me before he kicked the bucket. He said, "Hey, want to see how far I can kick this bucket?" What the fuck? I was watching Game Grumps before I got here. It was like this compilation of their anti-jokes.
Anti-jokes? Oh, wow. And speaking of anti-jokes, wasn't there a thing about because they were saying there's those pickup lines about the was it Dave Cook or something like that? But he was talking about breakup lines.
No.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay.
You remember any?
No. So it's pointless to bring that up.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
What else did I remember from that? So many good ones. Two antennas fell on a roof. They both fell in love. They got married. The wedding was terrible, but the reception was fantastic. Brian's hanging his head in shame in the fact that him and I are still friends.
What just
and the
happened
fact
that I
that the
missed?
segment was so awkward.
What segment are we talking about?
No, I was like talking about because I was watching Game Grumps before I got here, so it was just a compilation of like their like anti jokes, and the first one I told them was like, I remember the
Make
last
sure it's
words.
recording. So double tap on share.
I remember the last words my grandpa said to me before he kicked the bucket. He said, "Hey."
You gotta say that out louder too.
He said, "Hey,
1, 2,
how far can
3,
you? How
1,
far you
2,
think I can
3.
kick this?
There.
Oh.
Happy?
How far you think I can kick this bucket?"
What?
You.
You don't even pay attention.
No, it's because I was trying to tell him something, and I heard two voices at the same time, and I focused on Brian's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
No, it's more like 1, 2, 1, 2. That's my impression of you, by the way.
It's a what's it? Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know. I don't know how I sound.
Well, let's just wait until like. Anyways,
You know, it's one thing I just realized they don't have on the PS4 that they do have in the Xbox One. The ability to go offline.
What do you mean?
I
If
think
you need
there is a
To
reason.
appear offline?
Yeah, to
or-
appear offline. Because well, you could always go offline, but what I meant is to appear offline. Because I think in the PS3 back then you had to do this special code, code that you have to put in your comment section on your profile to appear offline.
Are you serious?
you have
Yeah,
to.
but then
You're forced to interact with the people, accept your faith, and accept the responsibility of adding these people.
Yeah, he knows what we're talking about. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It just dawned on me
Aquaman?
now.
Sorry.
Is that all you can do, really?
Yeah, it's
For
pretty
now.
much a selection at this point.
Wait till the DLC comes in where it has more stuff.
More facial, more facial.
I'll show
More
you.
facials?
I'll show you.
No, no
facials.
facials. Yeah.
Facials.
Oh my god.
What am I gonna use? What am I gonna use?
At this point, like, for me, it doesn't matter what gun I use. It's horrible. Play awful. You know, I'd like to blame it on the fact that I've never tried these maps before, but you know,
You got a walker on you, or you got a walker in the game type. That
he's
sounds
walking
pretty
right now.
cool. No.
Well, we are playing
Walker assault.
Walker Assault, yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's not
He
ducking.
meleeed. Oh, I just realized they have a different color scheme. Huh. I always thought those helmets look weird.
I like to think that color schemes were inspired by the ones that they have in Microsoft Office. I was like, hey guys, what theme should we have for this level? I don't know, let's consult the Microsoft Office theme color generator. I'm feeling opaque.
Which reminds me of I don't like how Microsoft is doing a rental thing now with its programs. Like for Microsoft Office, you can only buy it for a year until you have to resubscribe to them. So you use like
Are they doing that?
yeah, they're doing that right now. I can't.
What about the old ones?
The old ones you can still buy, but that's the problem. The licenses are very
Limited?
limited. To,
Really?
Yeah. In my
Fuck,
head,
I like
I'm like,
Windows 7. Microsoft
Windows 7.
Microsoft Office 7.
but in my head, I'm like, that's kind of like that kind of sucks because you don't own the license anymore. You're just renting it at this point for the same price.
A lot of people are doing that now. I mean, even Adobe, instead of their CS series,
You
Photoshop-
pay,
they
you pay
use,
monthly, right?
they use CC now, which is their Creative Cloud.
Photoshop's
so it's
that
monthly, yeah.
Photoshop is that smug hipster group that's like, we've been doing that since the beginning. Have they been doing that since the beginning?
What?
Like having subscribe pay.
No, it's always been one flat fee until, like, I think last year.
Oh fuck. Well, now I look like an asshole.
Asshole.
You are an asshole.
Not in front of the people.
Oh my god. Oh, you messed up.
Break yourself.
Chickadee.
After I.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't believe. I'm still in shock that DICE made Battlefront this good. Like they made it really well.
They made it to the expectations.
Well,
Well, there are some flaws, but it still looks amazing. At
I'd
this
hate
point.
to be the one company to completely screw up a Battlefield game, or Battlefront game.
It was the first
I hate to
two
be a
ti-
company to be given the rights
Okay.
to a game and just fuck it up. It's like, hey, there's this really cool game. The developers are like, you know what, we can't do the sequel. We have other projects. anyone want to take it? And then like he was like, oh yeah, sure, we'll take it, yeah. And it's like this big hype, and then like you shit it.
Talk about Call of Duty with Treyarch and Infinity Ward, dude. Infinity Ward had it going with Modern Warfare, but they kind of milked it with the kill streaks too much.
Thermal imploder.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, he saw you!
He's like, hey, who
That
fucking
scared
threw
the
that
crap
piece
out
of
of me.
paper at me?
To be honest, though, the way that AT-AT moved, like the head, looked way too quick for that thing.
It was
that
way
size.
too fast.
You saw that, right? It's like,
Yeah.
bitch, I saw you.
Aim for the neck. Its armor's weak.
The way the AT&T reception is.
It's pretty weak.
Oh, okay.
Run!
Oh shit.
Those AT-STs always scare the crap out of me as a kid. Because you know you're fucked when you see them.
You can charge that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No. Well, shit.
Oh crap! I'm just like stuck between. Just run this way.
Which one you get? Which one would you rather die from? At-ats or est?
Ass. I'd rather die from ass. Oh.
Speaking of ass.
Wish granted.
Man, I was behind cover.
In a sense, when I look at the design, I find it funny how AT-STs are supposedly more advanced than the Clone War walkers.
Oh.
Kill
Okay, good. I could
steal.
cancel out of it by just changing weapon.
But it's like, I mean, I get it that it's like maybe just a design thing, but it looks off to me. Then again, the prequels were a lot better, and I mean not the
A lot of
prequels,
people
the
are gonna agree
sequels.
with-
I'm sorry,
okay.
no, I completely
The original 3.
the original 3. Yeah, okay. So what I
You're
meant to say
about to
was 4,
cause
5,
a
and 6.
shitstorm. You're causing not like with the people, no, with us. This is like the shitstorm.
Because I mean, the 4, 5, and 6 was really great in story. Like, I mean, it borrowed some ideas, but it's
Personally
good.
wise, I think like the first movie with fucking Liam Neeson was amazing for the choreography.
Oh,
And
man,
that's
choreography.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But
agree
if you're
with
about
that.
to say the movie,
The
there's
movie
lat-
as a whole.
No, if
as
you're
a
gonna say
whole,
the
Jar
it's
Jar,
just-
Jar
they
Jar
fucking
is
Jar Jar the whole
excellent.
movie.
Because I was about to say, if you were gonna say the first movie was the best, this is gonna be your last podcast from now on.
I am the reason why I Jar Jarred the shit out of this podcast because the prequels.
No, in a sense, it's
Thanks,
true because
Bar.
wasn't Jar Jar the one who kind of like wasn't Jar Jar the one who kind
Well,
of
he
like
was the
pushed?
he was the kicking point. It's just like the tipping point was like, you know what? No.
No, because he pushed Palpatine to be the Chancellor at that point.
There's several the things that were wrong that like I always hear was Jar Jar, the constant talking, and midichlorians.
Yep. Midichlorians were not present in the 4, 5, and 6 movies. It's
No.
just like a thing that just out of nowhere spawned. Like,
Just
this
it's
guy
kind
has
of like a filler
yeah, it's like this guy has a strong sensitivity to the Force.
to justify the Force.
It's stupid. I thought the Force is like, well, no,
You're gifted.
Yeah.
You know.
and now all of a sudden this kid has the most higher than Master Yoda for fucking quote unquote shit.
So it's like you're only gifted because your parents. It was like you're special. Is it because I'm levitating, Daddy? Yes. Please put him down.
Speaking of daddy, Anakin apparently has no dad.
That's right.
Well,
In the
That's
first
right. They made him some kind of like biblical figure. When
yeah,
I
because
think
in the
about
first
it.
in the first movie, all you hear is Shmi, the mom. He's like, there was no father. I carried
You know what's
him.
Right. I completely forgot about it. They made him
First-
Jesus.
Yeah.
you know what's amazing Bible-based movie?
Oh,
The
Luke.
Matrix.
Oh my God,
Bible-based?
Matrix was
Well, yeah.
kind of in a sense.
In a sense, like
It's like the Revelation part, right?
Well, in a sense,
no.
from the whole movie as a whole, which would kind of cause the plot lines. But the Matrix trilogy is kind of like an allegory of like the Bible, Neo's Jesus.
I could see that.
The
Actually.
chosen one.
Yeah, and MadPat from Game Theory actually brought up a really interesting point for his channel Film Theory, which was remember how in the first movie the Oracle said that he wasn't the one.
Mm-hmm.
Agent Smith was.
Oh.
What?
Because if you like
No.
pay
No.
attention to
That doesn't hurt me. Okay. Oh wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you pay attention to the details, it was like Agent Smith was talking about how he wants to be free from being trapped in the Matrix. So whenever he takes off his earpiece, he gets shit from the other agents.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Agent Smith in the last movie, I mean, I want to say spoiler alert, but come on,
It's an old ass movie.
It's an old movie. If you haven't seen it at this point, shame on you. So when he, turned Neo into Agent Smith, his code, the Agent Smith code, went into Neo, and in order for the entire machines to be disrupted, they needed his code, which was Agent Smith. So when Agent Smith turned to Neo, when Neo turned to Agent Smith, the code went into machines and destroyed everything. So in a sense, Agent Smith saved Zion.
Damn.
Damn.
That's just the
Like
film
a huge-
theory.
That's just a freaking plot twist right there. From what you,
Yeah.
it's like you're so focused on the movie that Smith was a bad guy, but in a sense,
But if you really think about it, it's like an unintended twist.
Yeah.
That Agent Smith was the savior of the entire thing. Another interesting plotline would be, remember when Neo did like the Force hand in
The
real
bullets?
life?
oh yeah.
I think it was in the second movie, towards the end.
Uh,
An interesting plot development for that one was that it was like that is also part of the Matrix.
oh okay.
So here are these humans trapped in these like little like incubators, and that thing in their neck that's part of the Matrix, and their real world, real Zion, is actually part of the Matrix, and they're just going into a deeper form of the Matrix. So kind of like an early Inception.
Deep web.
Mm.
So many shit
That,
you can find on the deep
that
web.
explains like the weird like rave
oops.
scene.
I have a smart rocket.
Dude,
Aha.
those walkers are huge. It doesn't.
Oh, it did damage. A lot of damage.
Oh my god! You know what this reminds me of? Have you guys ever like playing that Star Wars arcade thing with a joystick?
Dude,
And you're just like flying around the thing, shooting TIE fighters.
Oh,
and then
fuck
you get,
yeah.
And then you get to fight Darth Vader. I always want to get to that part just to fight him with a lightsaber, with using the joystick.
But you always die by
Yeah,
the
'cause
time you're in the TIE fighter thing.
yeah, and you couldn't tell. Like if you get to the Darth Vader part, you couldn't tell how to like defend yourself. It'll tell you go right, left, right. Even if you go right, it's still gonna hit you. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the
Yeah.
hell is that guy using?
I like playing that shit in Chuck E. Cheese, except like the handles smell like greasy pizza fingers. Or just like feel. It smells like shit.
Oh, what the hell? It glitched out on you. Or him.
Grenade!
Oh,
You missed!
Special
excuse me.
stormtrooper.
really concentrate on these guys.
Oh, Emperor Palpatine is out.
Oh,
You got him!
got him. Oh, he got me.
Commander Cody. No, not really. But,
The Cuban.
A Cuban? Oh, that's the name?
Yes.
Sign me up. I'm gonna make a PSN.
Oh, we already
and
took out one of them.
the dumbass.
I remember, if I remember correctly, the beta, those AT-ATs were hard to kill.
Yeah, it was a losing battle in Hoth.
Like no, like if you play the Imperial, you were guaranteed to win at that point. That's how it is. That's how
But
it
the
was.
problem is, like,
Well-
it was possible to win the game because people didn't play the objective during the beta.
Yeah, all they did was
the
kill,
easiest
kill,
way
kill.
to win is
Like what I'm doing.
speeders.
Spear, right
Yeah,
there.
the way we won,
Oh, someone took it.
the way we won, as the good,
wait, no, they didn't.
as the rebels.
Oh, you're talking about when your brother played on the Xbox One?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just need to
there were
stay awake.
only like
Oh,
a few
awake.
players that knew how to function the speeder. So when when the shields are down for the walkers, then you can actually use the rope to like wrap around the legs.
Yeah.
And once you do it
toe cable.
successfully, then they drop.
Mhm.
So that's how we won. But there were a lot of people who did not know what to do whenever it comes to the flying part. It was like, yeah, I want to get that special, and then they fly around, and like 5 seconds later, they kamikaze dive right next to you. It's like, what do I do? But yeah, usually that's what led the winnings. So it's like every other match with like the winning switches off.
Ryan! Oh!
Damn it!
You're a perfect example.
No,
Don't look at me.
fucker. I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get you that killed me.
That TIE fighter, though.
I don't
No,
think
that's
I
an
hit
interceptor.
it. That's why I lost. And because I'm an idiot and I can't fly.
Which is ironic. You play a lot of like World War II.
Those
War Thunder, I think. Oh, that's the difference, right? It's like comparing Forza with
Need for Speed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
One thing I play with the joystick, the other I play with the controller.
Oh
Oh,
man.
I'm an idiot.
Dude, I'm so excited for Anime Expo next year. I'm
Yeah.
really excited for it.
I got fucked
Should we
up.
do a group cosplay? I want to do.
No,
Was that the plan?
Yeah, his actually.
I like my
Did we
idea of going
decide-
as the Persona forecast.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
For
That sounds
dancing all
fun.
night, get a just practice the choreography, do some dances.
Oh, you know what they did for this expo? It was like the highlight. It was like this group of like 5 stormtroopers. The lead stormtrooper was in like all red,
Uh-huh.
and they were blasting music. So it was like this hip hop crew of stormtroopers just walking around.
That sounds pretty cool.
I didn't follow them long enough to know if they were breakdancing or not.
Well, breakdancing in a stormtrooper costume, dude. You're
That sounds
pushing
hard.
it. You're pushing it right there.
Okay, so I guess not.
It's like you're gonna have a stormtrooper on his back, and his friends are like spinning him around. That's pretty much what you're gonna get.
Well, they can dance Jabberwocky style.
Well, it's still gonna be hard.
Oh shit! I broke my suit.
Hey man, that armor's strong as hell. Supposedly. I mean, in the movies it looks so plasticky. It's not even funny.
They
Armor's
got
too thick
stabbed
with
by the
blasters.
Jawas.
I know,
Spears
actually.
and stones.
Joe, oh my god!
Oh my god, it's Boba.
Boba lose some weight.
I said Joba Fett.
A Boba Fett?
No, I said Joba.
You were about to say Django, huh?
Yeah.
You combine the two.
It's Joba Fett. It's his second cousin.
Oh, speaking of Boba Fett, have you seen the commercial where the quote unquote fan made commercial when Boba comes out of the Sarlacc pit? It's like he survived. He gets to slave one. He flies out. What's funny is because if you look at the Battlefront trailer, and you see the two heroes fight each other, you see Boba about to fall into the pit again. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen again." So in a sense, it's saying that Boba survived.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, "Is this canon?"
In the extended universe, he did survive.
Yeah, it
Uses
read somewhere that
jetpack
he
to,
made it out.
Yeah, he
alive.
uses jetpack to blow out of the Sarlacc.
But if that's the case, then that means that part of the story it's canon now. Because you know how Disney literally just scrapped a whole bunch of side stories and said they weren't canon.
Yeah.
That might lead into a different arc in episode 7, which I'm excited to see. By the way,
I'm hoping he comes back in some way.
Yeah, well, it might not be
Use your
Boba
smart right
because
now.
at this time
Well, no,
it's
I
30
wanna
years in
wait
the
till,
future. If you
Wanna
think
wait
about
till
it,
armor's down.
Well,
Or
okay.
its shield is.
yeah, because the new movie's gonna take 30 years into the future,
Mhm.
so
That's
it
right.
might not be Boba, it might be Joba.
Oh, there
my
it is.
God.
I can see it. I can make it.
Dude, oh!
A tat.
Oh, well, can I still see
A
it?
tat on Walker.
Attack on Walker.
Speaking of Attack on Titan, you know how I have my Survey Corps backpack? You know how I have my Survey Corps backpack, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
wow.
walking around with it in school, and the thing I
Shot
heard,
it anyway.
I heard it because of my
I didn't do
I have
anything
this
that game.
weird I have this really weird thing where
Fetish.
no, not fetish. It's like I can overhear people talking, and it's like I lock onto that conversation.
Oh, so you're basically Assassin's Creed, but with ears.
Yeah. So I'm walking to my car,
Eagle ears.
and this guy behind me is like, "Survey Corps sucks." I'm like, I didn't mind. I just kept walking, and he's like, "The Garrison Squad's better." I'm like, "The fuck? All they do is freaking chill and be stupid and be lazy."
And occasionally piss on the edge of the wall.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. God, I was so like, I wanted to turn around, but I'm like, no, I'm done for the day. I don't want to put up with this
You
shit.
guys
Say that to my
seriously-
survey face, bitch.
You guys seriously need to like read the manga in that thing.
Oh my god, the
Dude.
manga is so much more in depth, and it's a lot more like.
Not even that.
Why didn't you have anything on your
There's
hand?
so.
What?
Why
There's
didn't
a lot
you
of good
have,
stuff
hand?
coming in.
There's nothing I can put in there.
Why not?
There's nothing I put in there yet. I don't have a card for it yet.
Fucker.
Surprised I didn't have the ion shots yet.
Right?
Those are the best ones.
You can buy them.
We'll buy it.
I don't want to waste money.
But you still get the money
Which one do
anyway.
I usually get?
Oh my god, have you
It's
seen the
Ion
Attack on
Shot.
Titan movie, live action movie?
No, I have not. I have
It-
yet
it-
to see
I've
that.
heard it was absolute garbage.
It's kind of garbage.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they modernized it a bit. So you see,
not even that. They completely changed the storyline.
they did because spoilers for those who haven't seen it. But
Dude, I haven't seen it.
well, do you want
Do
me to
you
spoil
want
it for
it?
you? Because I mean, at this point, you're not gonna watch it. You have so much shit to do in the future.
No, you don't know my life.
A freaking
Fucker.
hotel job for all the time, and you don't do shit but watch movies.
Yeah, I could watch it in one of those nights.
But can I bring it up a little bit or no?
Yeah, sure. why
Okay,
not?
so it's basically a steampunk version of Attack on Titan because everything is
Ooh.
everything not really fully steampunk, but it's modernized. You'd see a helicopter, and then in my head when I saw the helicopter, I'm like,
you see a helicopter?
yeah, no, exactly. When I saw the helicopter, I'm like,
Oh, no, I
why
definitely
didn't they
gotta see
use
some-
that to see, to scoop around the freaking wall? And then there's cars and tanks, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be back in the day when they had horses, because when I saw the cars and tanks, I'm like,
The
no,
UK still uses horses.
no.
We still use horses.
It's still funny because if they have cars and tanks, the 3D gear is still
It's
advanced.
practically useless.
No, well, yeah, in a sense, but they still use it anyway to go against the Titans. But they made it into a kind of like a drama in a sense, and they had some parts where it didn't really fit into the whole actual story, like.
It was like a half-assed like love story too, didn't they?
Yeah,
They
that
cut
weird
in.
that weird
They
scene.
did not.
They included these like young couple about to do it,
Mhm.
and the next thing you know, you see the Titan go. Nope,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cock block you. That's what they did,
Motherfu-
and it's sad because this, in a sense, it makes it feel like Levi has some shits for Mikasa,
Mikasa.
and it's like
Oh, but that's the thing about Levi though, is that
he's supposed to be badass.
he's one of the elites because he's seen so much shit. So that kind of
Wait.
like in a sense dehumanized him. So
Wait,
he became numb.
No, I might be wrong because I don't think they actually gave him the Levi name, did they?
No, they gave him a completely different name if I remember correctly.
But
he
they gave him
acts
the
like
style.
no. He acts like
No,
Levi.
They changed some characters and they removed some characters. Like they combined a couple characters into one.
It was what the hell?
What?
It was so weird because watching that after watching the anime, it's
What?
like watching Dragon Ball Revolution or Evolution, and then watch. Oh my god! It was
but like
kinda
made
that.
by Japan.
That's why I'm skeptical about the new Assassin's Creed movie that's coming out.
With
Oh, they're
Michael
making an
Fassbender.
Assassin's?
Yeah, with Fassbender.
I don't care how famous the actor is. If that script is garbage,
Who
and the
directed it,
director is
It's
junk,
a newish director, a very newish director. He's worked in some projects.
Any good ones?
none of which are action.
Yeah. So it's gonna be literally just like probably it's gonna be like a not folk story. It's gonna be like a very very side like just lore.
Modern day Assassin's Creed.
Not even. It's just literally. It's gonna be the first Assassin's Creed game, in a movie sense. It's gonna be the same shit, and then the next movie comes out. It's the best movie ever.
Honestly, the only like production studio that I would actually like want for them to do video game based stuff is probably Disney.
I can see Disney doing it. I can actually see Disney.
They already
Disney
did
doing it.
with Prince of Persia.
They did.
I thought that was
crap.
solid.
Oh, that was
I thought
good.
it was a solid movie.
I like that.
God.
Great.
When you say Prince of Persia, it just brought me back to when they first started trying to develop Assassin's Creed, and they tried making it a Prince of Persia title, but it just developed into a new
Whoever
IP title.
I don't think like whoever made Prince of Persia should like, I don't know, fucking make the new Assassin's Creed movie.
They should. I mean, it's essentially derived from that. Assassin's Creed was derived from Prince of Persia.
Pretty much. So it's just like, hey, let's like step up our A game. Like fucking years later.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed, Syndicate. Oh my god, I got so into it like I did with Unity. Remember when Unity came out? No, but Unity was kind of crappy because the storyline was kind of. No, it was crappy. Fuck. It's just. Thank you, by the way, for the trophy.
You're welcome.
But the fact that Unity focused more on this multiplayer, like the co-op thing, they really lacked in the story. Now that Syndicate came out and it was mostly just. I mean, there's no multiplayer at all. It's just story. The story was great. They had two protagonists. Ubisoft, a female protagonist, actually came in this time, and they made it. There was no dull moment in the storyline, in my opinion. I like how they gave so much character into both of them. It's not just we just added a female character that's gonna be an assassin. They gave Evie a good
character development.
Yes, as well as Fry or Jacob Fry. They're both Frys.
Philip J. Fry.
But yeah, it's a really good story. I would suggest you get it during Black Friday. I think it's gonna go down on price, essentially like what Unity did that one point.
I'm still waiting. I'm gonna get that when it's like $20.
Shut him a dick.
Oh my god, Assassin's Creed.
Charge it.
It's the death of me. I platinumed that shit.
That's right.
Luckily, I didn't need to collect the chests because collecting chests are a pain.
Oh, the areas, the forbidden areas.
Yeah.
I honestly can't do that. I can't do collecting.
It's just not in me.
It's too much. I just no.
Time consuming.
It is.
These faraway places. Man,
Oh
what
my
else
God.
is a good movie?
It's another good movie. Well,
There's a lot of good.
Well, we can talk about like shit movies.
oh my god.
And don't get me started.
Either way, I think we should cut it here.
All right.
It's been a good amount of time.
Those who stuck with us, thank you for tuning in. And tell
I
us
don't
what
know
you.
if we're gonna do this again.
We could.
Well, we
it's
can.
a start.
It depends. It
It's
depends
a
on
start. Sorry, we gotta start somewhere. You
Because
know,
the thing is, we pulled this out of our ass like
Well,
last
that's
second.
good.
last
then-
minute, and it
It turned out well because
Yeah,
we started
truthfully,
talking.
it turned out
we,
well.
we eventually just
Yeah.
got
we,
together.
we
and
didn't
talked.
get awkward and nervous. I mean, at one point when it got quiet, we were just like, "Come on, pull something out of my ass." But overall, I think it was great.
Yeah, it was pretty good for pretty good first attempt.
Yeah, and we didn't need like the 2 bullshit cards. It was just
Yeah,
well,
what-
not
what are
bullshit. It
these?
was like
Best Cards Against Humanity moments.
okay, like before we
I don't
end this,
remember playing Cards
We
Against
never
Humanity.
played this.
okay, I did, but there's this one time where it was like
Yeah.
we'll discuss this amongst ourselves.